Alright guys, welcome back. So based off of all of you guys' suggestions, the Marlin 1894 44 Magnum that I recently picked up and shown you guys in video now has a brother. This guy right here. This is the Marlin 336W, chambered in 30-30. And it more or less mirrors the 1894 that we got. It is a 20-inch barrel, wood furniture, all that stuff. Now it does have some minor differences. It does have the pistol grip stock, so it does have the curved lever on it and stuff like that. And now it does have the buckhorn or semi-buckhorn sights on it. Just like the 1894 does, with the brass bead up front. Now this one actually did come with a scope rail, a scope, and all that stuff on it, but I did take it off. I didn't want a scope on it. I wanted to shoot iron sights. That's just what I enjoy as of right now, but I do have a scope rail if I ever want to put one back on there. But for now, I wanted to enjoy it with iron sights. And today I've been out here, I put some rounds through it already, just getting it sighted in, just because it was probably sighted in from the factory with the scope on it, not the iron. So I wanted to get it pretty close. So I do have a target set up at 50 yards down there that we are going to be shooting at here in just a minute. But overall, it's shooting really well. The action nice and smooth on it, and so far really enjoying it. Now I've only got 13 rounds through it or something like that, so not a whole lot of rounds. I got some more rounds here. What I've been shooting and what I zeroed it in with is some of this fusion ammo, and it is what is this, 170 grain, going at muzzle velocity of 2,200 feet per second and 1,827 foot-pounds of energy. So should pack a pretty big punch on that steel plate that we've got down there. But this is a 6+1 gun. It does have the side loading gate just like the 1894 does. I really do like having that feature on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna swing around. We'll put some shots on that steel target. Haven't shot any steel as of yet, just shots on paper getting it sighted in. So we'll see what kind of punch it'll pack on that steel plate. Now, just a disclaimer, I did forget my iPro at home, so I'm not wearing any today, and you should definitely not do that. Always wear iPro, but I forgot mine and I'm not going back to get them. But I guess here is a look at the 30-30 round. And again, this is the fusion ammo. So I'm gonna pop one in, chamber it. Nice thing about the side loading gate is you can top it off and get 6+1. So we'll go ahead and we'll load this thing the rest of the way up. I will say one thing that I've noticed is it is a little easier loading than that 1894 and 44 mag. I don't know if the loading gate, the spring on it, or however that works, is just a little more broken in or whatever. And I don't know if I mentioned this was a used gun. Very slightly used. A person bought it, put a couple rounds through it, decided that it wasn't exactly what they wanted, traded it in, and then I got it for a really good price. So very very pleased with that. But as you can see, just loaded it up with 7 rounds. I'm gonna get my ears on. And again, you can probably, I hope you guys, well, you probably won't be able to see it, but at least you'll be able to hear it. But like I said, I got a steel target set up at right at 50 yards. So let's see if we can make some hits. Huh. Oh, cross bolt safety. Got to take that off first. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is all 7 rounds, and as you could probably hear, not see, all hits were on target. And I wish I had that second camera set up down there so you guys could see. It really is rocking that plate pretty darn good. But so far, really enjoying the 30-30. It does pack a pretty decent punch, not overly abusive to your shoulder or anything like that. But so far, you guys were absolutely right. This 30-30 is a bunch of fun to shoot. Let me get some more ammo and we'll shoot that target again. Okay, so I've got 6 more rounds loaded back up. We're gonna take some more shots on that steel target at 50 yards. I do have a second camera set up this time so you guys can actually see the plate being hit and just how hard this 30-30 is smacking that plate. But before we do this, I'm gonna roll in some footage so you guys can actually see the gun being sighted in, where the shots were, where they were at the end, just so you guys know. So take a look at that now, then we'll get to shooting. Okay, so as you could see right out of the box, this thing was shooting about 6 inches or so right. So I did make some adjustments on the rear side. I drifted it to the left and got it pretty close. Had to make another small minor adjustment to the left. Got it good on windage. Had to bring the rear sight all the way down to its lowest notch, and we were pretty good. And that was at 25 yards. Now, you guys know that I'm very new to the lever action stuff, the 30-30s and all that stuff, but I did some quick research and some people were saying that zeroing it at 25 yards is kind of a good place to put it, or at least a good starting point, because from 25 out to 200, you're only within a couple inches, either up or down, all the way out to 200. So I'm happy with that for now. We'll see how it works. If we need to make some adjustments later on, I will. But we have it pretty well spot on at 25. It's hitting steel at 50, so I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, let's go ahead and shoot 6 more rounds. And again, you guys will be able to see the plate being rung down there, because I do have that second camera. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so there you guys will be able to see, hear, and everything just how hard that 30-30 is smacking that plate. And overall, guys, first sort of range trip or outing with the Winchester Model 336W in 30-30 has been awesome. I really do enjoy it. The 30-30 round does pack a lot of punch. I can feel it in my shoulder. Now, it's not overly powerful or overly abusive on the shoulder or anything like that. Of course, it does feel a little bit more violent, if you will, than the 44 mag. But yeah, guys, overall, oh, I did add some paracord to the loop. It wasn't quite as bad as the 44. The 1894 was a little bit sharper, so I did put some paracord on it, so I went ahead and put it on this one as well. But overall, guys, very pleased with this thing so far, and maybe we'll get both of them out in a later video, shoot them side by side, do some cool stuff with it, have some fun with it, and all that. But if any of you guys out there are lever action guys, definitely leave some comments down below about this gun if you have it, if 30-30, 44, give me some feedback on what you guys have, what you guys like, how you have them set up, and all that, because I am really digging these lever actions, having so much fun with them, and can't wait to bring these things back out. But anyhow, guys, I appreciate all of you guys coming, hanging out, and watching the videos, all of that stuff. And before you take off, make sure you do check the description box. I've always got a ton of stuff listed down there. I've got social media links, channel sponsors, a big list of companies for you guys to go show some love to, because they have helped out the channel in one way or another. So go check them out, let them know that I sent you. I would greatly appreciate that. And also, I do have ways to support the channel if that's something that you're interested in. I got affiliate links, Patreon, all that stuff, so that's always down below if that's something that you're interested in. But anyhow, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.